Hey guys, it's Stacy, and today I'm here to do my Christmas book haul. This is going to have to be very quickly because I have so many books. I got a bunch of books for Christmas because it was all I basically asked for, and then I bought some myself as well as one does. So we are just going to get right into the books that Olivia got me for Christmas. We did our Christmas a few days early. The first book she got me was The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. The Hidden Oracle. I have been really loving Rick Riordan and I wanted this one, and so she bought it for me, and yeah. The next one she got me is the Fantastic Beasts screenplay. I am so excited to read this. I love the movie so much. Probably like my favorite movie this year besides Moana. I really loved the movie. Newt Scamander is the new love of my life, so I'm excited for this. And then on Christmas Eve, me and my sister went to Books A Million. Her boyfriend got me a gift card for Christmas and he gave it to me early, so I bought some books with it. The first book I bought with it was A Book of Spirits and Thieves by Morgan Rhodes. This is the first book in the spin-off series from the Fallen Kingdom series. It was $5 and it was the last one they had, and so I thought I'd just go ahead and buy it because, you know, I'm that type of person and I haven't read Fallen Kingdoms yet, but I own this now. The next book I bought there was The Black Prism by Brooke Weeks. I've been wanting this book forever and they finally had the first one, and so I picked it up and it's giant and floppy and I'm excited. And the last book I got that day was The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is a high fantasy book that everybody loves. Again, it's floppy, but everybody who reads this seems to love it, and so I want to read it and I'm excited to see what it's about. Moving on to the books I got for Christmas. My dad and my sister went together to buy all the books I wanted for Christmas, and they bought almost every one of them on my list, which I did not expect them to. But the first one they got me was Vampire Academy in the 10th Anniversary Edition by Rochelle Mead. If you don't know, I love Vampire Academy, and there is like this much extra story in this, and so I'm going to be rereading this entire book eventually just so I can get the whole Vampire Academy feels. I love Vampire Academy. The next one they got me is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by all of these authors. I have already read all of these. I read them when they came out in Kindle form, but I wanted a physical edition because Simon is on the front, and you know, why miss out on a book with Simon on the front? The next book is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I love Alexandra Bracken as a person, and I love the Darkest Mind series, so I wanted to read this. It's a time travel book. I've never read anything about time travel, but we're gonna see how this goes. The next thing they got me is actually like a little novella bind-up, and that is Cruel Crown by Victoria Aveyard. I've heard some mixed things about this. Some people really hate it and think it has nothing to do with the story, but I wanted it, and I want to read more in the Red Queen world since the third book doesn't come out for another little while. The next book I got was The Young Elites by Marie Lu. All I know about this is the character is like a morally gray character and she's kind of like a villain, but that's all I really know. I know it's like apocalyptic maybe. I know nothing about it. I read Legend a long time ago and it was really good, so I want to read. And the next book is Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. Last year they got me the first book in this, which is Between the Lines, and so I thought it was fitting to go ahead and get this one since it finally came out in paperback. I don't really like this paperback, to be honest. I like the other one better, but this one is more like floppy. So this next book I got solely because it's becoming a movie and I really like the actress who is playing the main character, and that is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I know, like, this girl, The Same Day Repeats, I think, over and over again. That's all I really know about it, but I like the girl who's playing the main character in the movie. She played Rose in the Vampire Academy movie, even though that movie sucked, but I'm excited for this one. The next book I got is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and it is a signed copy. I love Everything, and I know nothing about this one, and I want to go into it blind. But I'm super excited, and Nicola Yoon's covers are so beautiful, and I'm excited for this book. The next book I got solely because of the author, and that is The Lovely Reckless by Cami Garcia. I love Cami Garcia. She co-wrote the Beautiful Creatures series, which is one of my favorite series of all time, and this is her contemporary novel, and Tahara Mafi actually blurbed it, and so did Colleen Hoover, Carrie Ryan, and Allison Knoll. So I mean, this has got to be a good book if so many amazing authors have blurbed it. This next book I know I'm probably going to get like a lot of for, but I read the first book in 2014 when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it, but they didn't actually write this book, and it is The Time of Twins by Kendall and Kylie Jenner. We all know they did not actually write these books. The ghostwriters did. The first book had a different ghostwriter from this one, but I'm excited to see where this goes. It is like a futuristic story about twins. Lexa and Liva are the twins' names, if you wanted to know. The first book was kind of cheesy and slow, but I really enjoyed it when I read it in 2014. So I wanted to read this one, and I knew I was never going to buy it myself, so I put it on my Christmas list, and yeah. The next book I got was The Inquisition by Taran Mathur. I think that's how you say his last name. I'm not entirely sure. But this is the second book in the Summoners trilogy. I really enjoyed the first one, which was the Novice. Really enjoyed that. I think this is a really interesting and unique fantasy story. This boy goes to a boarding school, and he, like, for this magical thing, I'm not entirely sure because I read it a few months ago, but he has this little pet that is so cute, and it's right there on his little thing, but he has this like little lizard pet, and it's adorable, and I really like the main character, and I like the story. So we're almost done, I promise, but the next book I have is Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. I really like Kendar Blake. She wrote the Anna Dressed in Blood duology, and I love it, and I love her, so I wanted this one. I know it's really dark and everything, and everybody's already read this book, but yeah. The next book I got was The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. I love The Host by Stephanie Meyer, and this is like an adult novel about a scientist from the FBI. And so I'm excited to see where this goes from like The Host and Twilight. Like, I don't hate Twilight. Like, I love New Moon, that one book, but the other books I don't really like. But I'm excited to see where this goes. I hope it touches my heart like The Host destroyed me. So I'm excited for this. The next book I got was Moon Chosen by PC Cast. This is a fantasy book. That's all I know. Got it because the cover's pretty and it's really big and it has deckled edges, and that's why I wanted it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. I'm just gonna go into it blind. In the last 4 books, me and my sister went to Bookstagram again the day after Christmas because they were having a big sale. And yes, I know I go to Bookstagram a lot. The cashier told me I was there a lot, and he asked me why I was here again, but next 4 books. First one I got that day was Switched by Amanda Hocking. I know this is about changelings, and everybody I've heard talk about it really love it and say it's really enjoyable and fast, and I've never read a book about changelings, so we'll see how this goes. I got was Wildfire by Karsten Knight. This is about a girl who goes to a boarding school, and she is running away from a murder that happened in her hometown, but the murderer follows her there. And so I think it's going to be really interesting, and I've been eyeing this on Amazon for a long time, and I didn't think they were going to have it at Books A Million, but they did. They had 1 copy, and so I had to snatch it up, and the cover is beautiful, and it's like that matte feeling, and that just makes everything 10 times better. The next book I got was The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Heilig. I've seen everybody talking about the second book that's coming out, but I know this is about time travel. Her dad and her can time travel anywhere as long as they have a map, but her dad is like focused on a certain year in Honolulu, Hawaii, where he met the main character's mother and his like true love or whatever, and so I'm just excited to see where this goes, and I love how simple the cover is, and I don't know. It's time travel. Never read any time travel. We'll see how it goes. And the last book I got, for some reason I'm really excited to read it even though I barely know anything about it. And that is Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. David Arnold wrote Mosquito Land. I've never read it, but this is a YA contemporary book. Don't know what it's about. No, it's about these four or five. So there's 5 of them there. Learn to count, Stacy. Children and in high school. Don't know, but I'm excited to see what it's about. So that is it for today's video. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Comment what you got for Christmas, and if you didn't celebrate Christmas, just hope you guys had a nice weekend or whatever, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!